white, black spots.
I just thought brown cows were chocolate milk.
Yeah, and then when you see them whipping them out in the field, that's your whipped cream.
Wow.
Can you imagine how quiet it is? I mean, not by the road, but in general, how quiet it is out here?
Uh-huh.
I kind of grew up with that when I lived in Arizona.
Uh-huh.
It was like this. I mean, it was flat land with snow. But everything was spread out. Farmland, crop. So just back in the 70s, 80s. There wasn't that big explosion over here yet. And you had like little clumps of communities. It reminded me like what Germany was like. Germany had little clumps of cities, and then you have roads like this that you had to travel to get to the different cities. And they weren't, like Modesto, as big as Modesto.
Right.
They were like as big as like Mendiga.
Yeah. Mendiga, Ripon, that whole area right there.
Huh? Mendiga,
Ripon.
Yeah. They're just small little clusters of towns. And then of course the journeys there, they didn't have grapes, but they had a lot of different agriculture, vegetables, and they had trees too, but they just had more multitude of variety versus like how we have predominantly more of a specific type of crops here.
Right.
We don't have like everything. But I remember I had a picture somewhere. It was so beautiful because you had green trees, the ones that stay green in the winter, and then you had some that are brown, and they still have their leaves. A lot of these trees have their leaves, so you had green, brown, then you would have orange and yellow, and it was like, the contrast of the colors was amazing. So beautiful.
Yeah, and that's what we like about like the countryside of everything.
Yeah.
It's a contrast, the different colors you're gonna see.
And sometimes when I'm like going down the 120, going to Columbia, whatever, and I look at how beautiful it is, I think, wow, God created this for us,
Yeah.
And I just feel privileged to be able to see it, see color, And the color evokes an emotion. Color, I mean, back to the region. Did you hear me?
Barely. What was that?
I said, I was talking about colors, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm talking about getting back to the region.
So I was actually kind of focused on the road that was going up and down, and I was like, that is kind of cool. That's like, that would be a good road with like 120 miles an hour down on.
So you had to focus on it because why?
That'd be a good road to go like 120 miles on just to see if we can get some air. Yep.
That's a little air. I did that one time over some railroad tracks. I was on a road I had been familiar with. It was over like a French camp on a back road. And I'm maybe going 60, 50, not very fast for a back road I was. And I did the train track. And I could see that it was built up. So, I knew I was coming up over the hill. Well, this is where I learned I got to be smart about this shit. I get to the top, and it was a straight down, right?
Wow.
So I'm in the air like this. And I don't know how I didn't fall.
Wow.
To tell you the truth, I don't know, other than maybe I had good balance. So I do have pretty good balance. If I come up, my body's in the air. My feet are off like this. But I stayed on it, and I was like, oh shit. My heart was pumping so fast. I'm like, I gotta be smart. I can't do that. I can't come up, how they say, you can't come up on a turn or a hill without knowing what's on the other side.
Exactly.
But, so many of those train tracks are really similar, I thought, like just any other train track.
Yeah.
I learned. Thank God I didn't learn in a crashing way. Rubber there. Oh, look how green it is.
Yeah, the hillside.
In the summertime, these are orange.
All bare.
It looks like, do you want to travel to Scotland? There's less trees.
was the last time you came this way?
Say that again?
When was the last time you came this way?
Probably July?
Oh wow, it's been a while.
Yeah, I don't usually come this far out. I usually come through, just I'm closer to home, like go through 120.
Uh-huh.
I usually go out through, Oakdale, out that way. Just such a beautiful, that's a beautiful, it's more open, you go
Right.
faster speed, and it's, a beautiful experience that way.
Yeah.
But not often do I come to pedestrian to go to 132, but sometimes, I deliberately will make an effort to come up. This is the lake I was talking to.
Oh, okay.
You could pull off over here, like in camping. Oh, here it is, right up here on the right.
Yeah.
My spots, I pull off, kind of walk around right here. You could actually pull off. There's a turn off up here.
Okay, this is Turlock Lake.
Did you want to stop?
No, I was just looking.
Oh.
I was always trying to figure out where is Turlock Lake, and apparently this is Turlock Lake.
Yeah. Wow, it's so green. Obviously, the last time I came here was not green. I've come here a few times.
Uh-huh.
Never been green like this. I think the water bends now here.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah, it narrows. It's really narrow. But sometimes, like, I have to come and zip through here too. Here, I think the temperatures get really cold, so you gotta watch out for black ice.
Yeah. Exactly, that's, now we got a truck.
Today, instead of going on the right today, to be one of our longest ones.
Right.
Yeah. Probably about an hour and a half.
Yeah, I noticed we're already at 30 miles.
And we're not very far, but
No.
is it, how time-wise?
Yeah,
How long?
I'm not paying attention to time.
I'm saying probably about a half hour.
Probably. Maybe a little bit more, just,
Yeah, just over.
Historic LaGrange. This is where LaGrange is at.
And then they have this fruit stand here.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder if it's going to be cold up here, so I'm going to freeze my ass off. That's what happened when I came that one time. You can believe it.
Wow.
Now that I think about it, I was probably pretty stupid. I only came up with my freeze out and that sweater that I normally wear.
Oh, wow.
That's what I rode up there. I had other stuff in my bag. That's what I rode up in. And then I get to the top, Oakhurst, and there's snow on the ground and on the road. And I'm like, oh man, this is that place I was telling you.
Uh-huh.
Bikers, a lot of bikers stop right here. Kind of cool. Like,
Yeah, they probably won't like me.
yes, you would. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't squeak a peg.
Yeah.
That's a nice little turns right there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sport bike riders show off, you know.
Right.
Why is your back so far?
I'm just admiring the view.
Oh, it is pretty beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just focused on the ride and the scenery and everything. But, plus, I don't know the road, so I'm kind of taking it slow.
Oh, okay. That's
There's nothing worse than not knowing the road, and all of a sudden there's this, turn comes up, you're doing 120, it's like, yeah,
well, you're not
that's knowing it.
yeah.
No,
So
but
you're
you know what I mean.
Well, we were going, but like if I was going 70 on a turn and I'm not, like, oh shit, am I going to find ground on the other side of this road?
Right?
I come back over the hill.
I feel like I'm riding to like Kansas or something.
You feel like you're riding what?
Like it would be like a ride like this would be like through Kansas, a little tiny road and just green everywhere, cloudy skies, tornado about to touch down.
Twister!
Right, Twister, there you go. Cows flying everywhere.
Yeah, barns being pulled apart. You drop somebody on the road.
Alright.
Cows hitting you in the head as the speed moves around. Looks like the frogs are low in the hill. Wow. You have your freeze outs underneath your pants, right?
Yep. Well, it's not like I have saddlebags to carry anything in, and
Yeah. So you have to wear it.
right.
Well, it's way better being warm than it is being cold.
Exactly.
Except for when you're sleepy. It's better to be cold than warm.
Yeah.
You don't want to fall asleep. Sometimes if I'm out with like friends or whatever, if I'm out or have fun or whatever, and it is cold. I may bring my freeze outs, but I don't always wear it. I don't make myself
Right.
comfortable. I don't want to fall asleep.
No, I wouldn't fall asleep. I'd rather be comfortable than uncomfortable, because then it becomes a hassle.
Yeah, for being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's beautiful up there to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Streets. I can just imagine like animals sitting up there, or like your animals over there walking around. How beautiful it is. Well, actually, when I go to places like this, I always imagine being on a horse and running through the field
Mm-hmm.
on the horse. All through the hill.
Yeah. That would definitely be a whole different experience. Going through fields like this that are just completely open.
Yeah. I can hear your bike in your head.
Well, we're never really quiet that much. I'm just admiring and looking at everything, taking it all in.
Yeah. Another point, you know how you were talking about corny stuff last night, like this is corny, that is corny, hopeless romantic.
Right.
I always, most of the time, as I said, I always think by myself, I go to places like this, and I'm like, these, like up in these hills, like I talk about with the trees,
Uh-huh.
a beautiful spot, like say you're with someone that, you really care about, just walking in these fields or riding horses, get off, and just kick it,
Yeah.
just enjoy nature and each other,
Exactly.
being out here, or wherever, I always thought that's just a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you can imagine people that are able to just experience life and talk about being mindful and taking everything in,
Yeah.
it pushes you to a whole nother level of awareness. Why are you laughing? Well, like you're laughing like when I said, "Yeah, my brain can make cocaine."
Right? Nah, not even like that.
Are you videotaping?
Of course.
Oh, when did you start videotaping?
A little while back.
You gotta like give me a heads up on
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we're just...
I wouldn't have shared that insight.
It's okay.
About, you know.
Hey, I can edit it out. There's just a long beep in the middle of a video.
That's alright. Beep, beep, beep.
Right?
That's okay. I remember I came in there when I think it was July or August.
Uh-huh.
And came a couple times. Same route. It was just so beautiful. I remember it being so hot. And I'm like sweating. And I'm just wearing my vest. I'm not even wearing, you know.
Yeah, I didn't think 132 came this far out. I never paid attention to it.
Well, you finished it going right. But
Right.
come out.
There you go.
Oh, I'm weaving over the road. Get back on my side. Those don't look like rain clouds, right?
No.
They look thin. If people, if they didn't know who we were, they do now.
Right.
To the water.
There you go.
It does feel a little bit colder, doesn't it?
Yeah, my hand got cold really quickly. Felt the difference in temperature.
So this road is going to take us to Oakhurst, and then that's going to take us to 49.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to make a right. Do you want to stop at Oakhurst? There's like a little town there. I don't
It's
know.
up to you. We can stop.
No, it's short.
Hey, I'm happy wherever I'm going.
Huh?
I'm happy with it. If you want to make a quick stop, we can make a quick stop.
my other bike, I have the small thing. I always stop here because I never knew how far I could get. So I've been looking at my download rating on my keys. I'm like, I can push it to 80 maybe. So I can stop it there. I mean, I like Chevron, but dude, that's gas.
Yeah.
Better to have some gas than no gas.
Exactly. I'll take crap gas over no gas any day.
That's when I invested in a gallon gas can. Usually when I didn't do it today because I actually, this is all on plan. So I didn't bring. I normally put it on my left side. Keep away from my exhaust.
Right.
In the summertime, I'm like, I put my gas can here. I'm like, am I gonna like all of a sudden because it's hot enough in the summer.
Oh yeah.
And then right over here, right where all the heat's coming out.
Right.
I'm like, that's probably not the smartest thing to do. So I was put it on my left. Yeah, so every time around it. So my only real plan was to take my freezer to Harley and drop it off. And from there, and then I kind of thought, well, I go to down the road from there. But I know going the freeway, you go to the gas station everywhere.
Right.
Probably every exit almost. I knew I wouldn't have to worry about if I needed to get gas. But this bike, I'm really happy with it. I think it's a 442. But like I said the other day, I went 120 something miles, and I didn't even hit stir.
Wow.
So, really, really happy. And that's only, I'm happy with it because I'm used to having Oysters with small tanks.
Right.
If I was like in a big twin where they have 5-gallon tanks and small tanks going down something, I'd probably be like, man, this is so dirty. I probably should have geared down for that.
You're good.
I notice in the places that are like way off like this, a lot of the farms, they always have an accumulation of, I guess, trinkets that they like. They come across.
Right.
You can see that it's kind of started up by the house. Over years, trickles down. Really tough sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
I felt the air of you going by me. You feel like you were partying gate.
Right.
Partying the water.
That was 130.
What?
That was 130 miles an hour.
That didn't seem all that fast.
No, but you're already doing almost 100.
Yeah.
Although, technically I was only going 30.
Well, according to my timer says I was only going 60.
Yeah,
I don't go to speed.
Yeah. Woo, got a little cold.
Yeah, right? So that's why I keep my legs down, like I said, to get that inch. So it's not so bad. But by the time I got up to the snow, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was stopping at a location, and I went and had the sandwich, whatever that I get. And I'm like, when I go back, I'm putting on my freeze out, rain pants, everything. It's not so bad. I don't feel like I can probably sleep